Hello everyone. With another data center meeting coming up, I wanted to provide a little more information about one of the biggest questions people are asking. Will data centers raise electric bills or can they actually lower them? At the July meeting, we heard both arguments. Some people testified that data centers could increase electric rates, while CenterPoint presented the position that a large data center could help lower the cost burden on existing customers. So I decided to research both sides. The honest answer is it depends. Those concerned about higher rates make a legitimate point. Data centers use enormous amounts of electricity and may require new power generation. Those projects can cost billions of dollars, and if those costs are shifted onto residential customers and small businesses, electric bills would increase. CenterPoint presented the other side of the argument. Utilities already have significant fixed costs to operate the electric system. When a very large customer connects to the system and buys a substantial amount of electricity, that customer can also pay a significant share of those fixed cost. In theory, spreading those costs across more electricity sales can reduce the amount existing customers would otherwise have to pay. There are examples of this approach in northern Indiana. NIPSCO has structured agreements intended to separate the cost of serving large data centers from its existing customers. Under its agreement with Amazon, the company projects that payments from the data center could provide substantial bill credits and benefit customers over approximately 15 years. Indiana Michigan Power has also said that revenue from large customers, including data centers, may support future base rate reductions. However, we need to be careful with the headlines. A separate decrease recently seen by Indiana Michigan Power customers was primarily connected to wholesale electricity sales and regional market revenues, not solely to data centers. The research is also divided. One 2026 study by the Electric Power Research Institute examined data and concluded that data centers had modestly lowered average retail rates by spreading fixed costs. It should be noted that this study was funded by the utilities. The second was conducted by researchers from Duke, MIT, and North Carolina State, with some funding provided by the Institute of Humane Studies, and that study concluded that electricity rates increased on average in areas experiencing data center growth. Both major studies ultimately come back to the same fundamental policy question. Will the data center pay the costs it creates, or will those costs ultimately be passed on to families and small businesses? So the real question is, who pays for the infrastructure? If a data center pays for the generation, transmission, and other upgrades it requires, and also contributes towards the utility's existing fixed cost, residential customers could benefit. But if those costs are shifted onto families and small businesses, electric bills could rise. My goal is not to tell you what to think. My goal is to research the issue, present both sides fairly, and help our community ask the right questions. As I continue researching this issue, I will continue sharing the facts and the knowledge gained along the way, even when the answers are not simple. And as always, I am honored to serve.